RAUSCH Games!
Hello, and welcome to RAUSCH Games here on YouTube. Doing something a little bit different today. I had heard a lot about this new game called Starbound. Now, seriously, it's been in production forever now. I've kept a not so close but pretty close eye on it, because I always wanted to be able to play Terraria, but I play on a Mac, and there's not really anything I can do about that right now. I can't really effectively run Parallels on my machine. But either way, Starbound is here. It is not the same as Terraria, but it does carry quite a bit of inspiration from that game, in that it is an open world, two-dimensional, crafting, sci-fi, sandbox, all kinds of good stuff coming together here. And we're going to try something different and play it. This is going to be like a once-in-a-while game on my channel. I'm going to go through the first few minutes of it and show it to you. We're going to start a single character campaign. I actually had a character, but it is in beta right now, and they just did a round of beta wipes to get a big update out, so unfortunately he's dead, but I don't mind starting over. That's why you pay for a beta. It is available for $15, I believe, in this beta on Steam right now. It's made by Chucklefish. They are the developers. It's a lot of fun. We're going to get into it. So the first, most fun thing, we're going to do character creation. You can choose from 6 different species here. We're going to have human. We have your avian, that's like your bird-like critter. We've got apex, monkeys. We have florin, which are like plant-based flowers. We have the hylotls, which are the alien aliens, like the little green men out of everything. And then over here, we've got the glitch. They're your robots. Instead of male and female, they've got plugs and sockets. I think it's cute. And through all of these, you can change male to female, change all that. You can randomize, and it'll just give you a brand new thing with different stances. Your personality down here, this is your stance when you're walking and just standing still. Cocky, slouched, all kinds of fun stuff. You can change the shirts, you can change the hairs, you can change the hair colors, the undie colors. We can't see those right now. Now, I am going to go with the apex. I want to be a monkey man. But aside from that, I'm going to randomize it. When I was a little kid, I used to just name my games after myself. When I played Pokemon, it was, my own name. My rival was my real-life rival. Hated that kid. I don't like to do that anymore, so we are going to randomize here. I'm going to randomize the look first for my Apex. I don't like it, but I'm going to go with it. I love this name here, BROKEEPER. I'm going to randomize it. If I don't like what it gives me, I'm just going to call it BROKEEPER. I really kind of just want to keep that, but we're going to see what comes up. Helm Eater. No. We are BROKEEPER. We are BROKEEPER the Apex. BROKEEPER the Apex. Beautiful. So we're going to start now. We're going to hop right into this. It's pretty simple. We got to click on ourselves again here using our mouse, and it's going to start the game up. Might take a few minutes to load, but it is a two-dimensional setup. It's not 3D at all. It is more or less side-scrolling with a little bit of up and down, and I know that on the screen here, it's going to look pretty small once it gets to YouTube. So I'm going to recommend that you open it to full screen, but I'm also going to narrate what comes up in the dialogue boxes just so you can actually see it. So the big difference between this and something like Terraria or a Minecraft or something along those lines is that it does operate around quests. It is story-driven. There are non-playable characters. You have to do things over and over and over again, get this, get that. It kind of mixes the open-world sandbox with quests here. So, our first quests, we are on the run. The Mini-Nog has crushed the Apex Rebellion. You have escaped with your life intact by hijacking a Mini-Nog ship. The ship has run out of fuel in orbit of an unknown planet. Before setting out in search of fuel, search your ship's storage for a matter manipulator. Press E to interact with objects. That is very important. Press E. We're not right-clicking. We're not hitting the spacebar to interact. We are hitting E. And our rewards, we're going to get 10 pixels. That is the in-game currency. And we're going to get that matter manipulator, which is your early tool. It kind of does everything. It does everything slowly, but it does everything. So A and D are your movement keys. Oh, and it looks like in that update they fixed this. It was kind of buggy where you would be pushing D to run this way, but if your mouse is over here, you'd be running backwards because it wanted to look wherever your mouse was. Now A and D do change your direction. That's good. Space is still jump. That's great. Now we're going to come over here. To open things, to interact with things, you have to highlight them with the mouse and then press E, your interaction button. I'm going to do that here, and this is my little storage. So we've got our matter manipulator. We're going to take that. Got that equipped in number 1 up here. That is your fast select. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and left, right, click. That's pretty nice. We have a flashlight. We have 10 torches. We have 3 banana seeds, 3 wheat seeds, and a broken riot sword. So I'm going to fix all this around a little bit. I want my sword to be on number 2. I want the flashlight to be over here on number 6. That's not a combat tool. I like my torches on the 5 spot, and then the seeds we just don't need right now. I'm going to put them down in the general inventory. This game is very generous with inventory slots. It's really tough to run out of stuff, and there doesn't seem to be a cap limit that I've found yet on things, how many you can have per slot, but it's okay. So we did that, and we completed the quest. We got the matter manipulator. Cute little music plays. Well done. The matter manipulator allows you to manipulate almost anything in the game world. As I mentioned, if you're thinking of this in terms of Minecraft or Terraria, this manipulator is like your axe, your pickaxe, your shovel, and your gardening hoe, all in one tool. It does it all very slowly, though. Remember that. So we're going to accept that reward, and now we have a new quest, Shop Class. It's time to search the planet for fuel. To survive down there, you'll need tools. To produce tools, you'll need to make yourself a crafting table. Use your ship's teleportation platform to beam down. And we're going to, the crafting table, it will eventually be the reward we get. This is a multifaceted quest. Before we do leave the ship, though, I just want to go check it all out. Over here we have another computer. Clicking on it, I don't know what all of this does. Tech, yeah, I have not gotten that far yet. There's also a 3D printer option. I have no idea. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And we're going to come over here, open our little... And this last compartment here, this is our fuel, and it is empty. That's what we're going to have to put the fuel into once we can actually get out of here. So let's get out of here. Can I sit? I don't want to do that. I don't want to fly. I don't want to try to fly. So we're going to step over here on the teleporter and continue on with this little itty-bitty tutorial. So first thing on the planet, I'm on Alpha Alia 877II. You need to chop down a tree as soon as possible, because we do need to build a crafting table. What is that? What is this? Oh, I got money. Hey, look at that. So you're going to go over to a tree, and you're going to highlight it from the base, and just click down with your left key, your left mouse button, with your matter manipulator equipped. I have it in my number 1 slot. It is a two-handed object. That's what you can see up there under the number 1 with the 2 white hands. And it does take a long time, but this is going to let us build other tools. And I want to build a shelter right at that spawn area so that when we die and we come back to there, we'll have that. I want to chop down, actually, all these trees, if I can do it really quick. And it does take a little while, but you see up in the number 3 slot now, it automatically gave us 15 unrefined wood. That's what these are called. We're going to have to turn them into something else, and then they will turn in. We'll be able to use them for a crafting table. I love this so far. It is a lot of fun. The random customization is incredible. I could spend hours in the character design thing, just coming up with new players all the time. I just want to keep starting over. But I have not gotten further than this, like, you know, first hour and a half of gameplay, I want to say. So there is a bit of a learning curve that we are going to encounter together. But here in the beginning, I'm teaching you the little bits. And just to keep chopping, I'm keeping that left mouse key held down. It's very similar to the way that you do things in Minecraft. Having never played Terraria, I can't say one way or the other. That's weird. Now he's following the mouse again. So on the ship, it was fine. Down here, he is following the mouse, if you see that. So if I keep the mouse over here and push A, I'm just backing up. Okay, I think I like that a little bit better than just changing direction all the time, but time will tell. In the meantime, we're going to deforest this entire planet. Now, we're just going to get this last tree, get a bit more wood, and go build a crafting table, and start building a basic shelter. And then I'm going to get out of here for this quick little tutorial. So I got to go to work. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Collect, collect, collect. I don't want to aggravate. Oh, okay, we aggravated. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm going to quit my sword. Fight. Okay, we got him. You get pixels. 10 pixels. But he hurt me a little bit. I don't want to do that again. So over here, this patch of dead grass is your spawn point. So to take your to start crafting things, you push C and it builds up your personal crafting menu. It brings that up. Wooden crafting table needs wood planks. We need 35. We have 0 so far. But wood planks down here, you get 3 for every, I think, 1 unrefined wood. So yeah, we're just going to do a bunch of this. Oh, and actually we can build a campfire. Let's do that one first. Okay, that's in our number 4 slot. I want to set that down here, right here, so we can mark spawn. And you see, when you're placing things, it gives you this cool little laser pointer. And when it's highlighted in red, that means it can't go there. Once it gets a nice cool blue, you can set it up right where it wants to. So we're going to do it right there. And we have a campfire. So at night, we can stay here and see things. And we're going to go back into the crafting menu, hit those wood planks, and we're just going to keep going on it. I don't need much unrefined wood right now for anything, really. Yeah, so I'm going to keep building until I have enough for a crafting table. There we go. Have enough for a crafting table. We will do one of those. And that crafting table is number 7 in our... Hey, well, there we go. We didn't even have to place it yet. Quest complete. Well done. Using the crafting table will give you access to a wide range of new recipes. Collecting fuel and visiting a range of planets is the best way to find resources. Got 10 more pixels. We got our crafting table to place down. And a new quest, Food Fight. By now, you're likely beginning to feel hungry. Food can be found in a variety of places, but in a pinch, hunting is your best option. Obtain some alien meat by killing a monster with a bow and cook it on a campfire to produce cooked alien meat. It's one of the toughest things about the early stages of the game. Bow combat is really hard. I had a rough time with it when I was first doing this, but here, we're going to place this down. We got our crafting table. That's going to let us build better things, but for now, I want to get some more wood planks and just build a super basic structure with which we can inhabit and all that fun stuff. So we got 40 wood planks now, and we are going to hook them up on number 4, and just going to burp. Yeah. Hey. Hey, why aren't you placing? There you go. Okay. I want to make it a little tall. I'm going to expand upon it later. But for now, I just want something that's going to give us shelter from all the weird monsters that do come out and just randomly scroll across your screen. Combat in this game can be a little rough, too. It's not super duper hard, but I definitely died my fair share of times. The good thing is that if you do die, you just go straight back up to the ship and teleport back down here to spawn. So that's why I want to build the house here, because we'll always end up protected when we teleport back down, not dropping into something with like 13 different aliens waiting to kill you once you come back. So we're going to get these planks here. We're going to finish off a little easy, basic wooden structure, which we did. And we're just going to go into inventory there. Pushing I is the shortcut for your inventory. I'm going to drag the wood planks. Actually, I'm going to keep them, but I want to put them on the secondary slot over here, number 7. The unrefined, I'm just going to leave down here at the seeds. I don't need those for right now. And with everything we have, now, when you open your crafting menu, this is what you can craft as, like, just you by yourself. These are the things that you can do. In order to use the crafting table, you will get more recipes. You have to walk over to it, highlight it with your mouse, and push E. And this gives you more recipes. You see, we have new things. Packed dirt, cobblestone brick, metal workstation. Now, the only things that we can really make right now are things made of wood. Wooden chair, wooden gate, wooden support. No tools, which does stink, because I really want to use those to start digging around. But we're going to have to start digging on our own, and it's going to take a little bit. So I'm going to come back, and I am going to do that next time. We're going to go around. We're going to explore a little bit more now that we have our wooden box with which to live in with our campfire. This probably isn't very safe. But aside from that, that is Starbound. We're getting hungry. We have to get that bow started up too. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to save this, and we'll come back. You guys in the comments, let me know. I know it's not my normal programming right now, but I'd like to keep this on as like a once-in-a-while thing. Not every day, maybe once a week at most, but more often than not, you know, we'll probably lump this in with a couple other random games. I just want to show you something new and cool, and wholeheartedly recommend that you go check it out on Steam, guys. It is a lot of fun. We'll come back, we'll learn some tool recipes, and go exploring on this strange planet that we've stepped onto. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.